In the previous video, we redacted this PDF using AI text analysis and the Find and Redact tool. This time we are going to cover how to have your exemption log filled out automatically every time you use AI text analysis, and we're going to be going over a few additional tools within the analytics panel that will make redaction easier. Since we last exported this document, a few of my redaction requirements have changed. My supervisor noticed that I did not redact this URL here, so that's the first thing that I'm going to correct. I'm going to click and highlight the URL, and it will be automatically added to my text to find search box. Then I'm going to choose my redaction reason from the drop-down menu and select Redact All. And now if I look at my redaction points, I can see that it was redacted 11 times, which is perfect. My supervisor also had a few comments about the exemption log, so let's open that up and take a look. Open Reports. Use the Report drop-down to open the exemption log. And we can see that I don't have a logo, which is something that my supervisor would like me to add, and we are missing redaction reasons for most of the redactions here. And there are a few different ways that we can accomplish adding redaction reasons to the already redacted document. First, however, let's take care of the logo. Open your tools, go to Settings, and in the bottom left corner, we will have our agency details. From here, you can adjust the name of your agency, add your division, address, phone number, email, and your website link. This information will appear in CaseGuard's automatically generated reports. But what my supervisor would like me to add is a logo. Navigate to the right and click Add. Now add your logo, click Open, and now you will have your logo. Now we can close, and if we open our exemption log, that logo has been included within the report. So now we just need to fix the redaction reasons. And again, there are a few different ways to do this. One way is to select the box that you would like to add a redaction reason to, go to the redaction reason drop-down list and choose a reason, and that will have been updated. Another way is to hold down Control on your keyboard and select multiple boxes at once. Then choose a redaction reason from the drop-down menu, and that redaction reason will have been applied. If your redaction reason is the same for all redactions across your document, you can select one redaction, right-click, choose Select All, and then choose a redaction reason. And now all of the redaction reasons have been updated to match, and if we open our exemption log again, it is fully filled out for us. Now that I've made these updates, I can go ahead and export my exemption log and export this file again. Let's take a look at both of these documents outside of CaseGuard by opening our project folder. Let me bring those over for you. So here we have our redacted document, and as you can see, each redaction has a redaction reason placed on top of it. I just continue to scroll through. And in the comments on the right, we have our fully explained redaction reasons. Now let me open the exemption log. Let's zoom in just a little bit here. So here you can see we have our agency name, our logo, and each redaction has a redaction reason applied. Looks good. But now I want to show you a more efficient way to add your redaction reasons when using AI text analysis. There's a little bit of manual work involved, however, you only have to do it once and then never again unless your redaction requirements change. First things first, let's go to our Tools, then List Manager, and open our redaction reasons. And what we want to do here is make sure that we have the most updated list of redaction reasons available to us. From this window, you can choose to edit any existing redaction reasons or remove them, import a CSV with redaction reasons, export or print your current list of redaction reasons, or add new. And from here, you can add the exemption type, the exemption number, you can choose to color code, add the material withheld, brief explanation of why the material was withheld, and the legal or statutory basis. Click Save, and this redaction reason will have been added to the list. Now that we have the most updated redaction reasons, let's close out of this window, go back to Tools and our List Manager, then select the AI Analytics list. CaseGuard can automatically detect and redact 33 categories of personally identifiable and sensitive information, which are listed here for us. You can see that I already have a redaction reason assigned to names and to VIN numbers, but the rest are blank and it's a quick fix. By assigning a redaction reason at this stage, that means the next time we run AI text analysis, the redaction reasons will be automatically applied. To assign a redaction reason, click the pencil icon, and then choose from the drop-down menu which redaction reason you would like to use. You can color code and then select Apply. Let's do that for addresses as well. Perfect. And now I'm just going to quickly go through and assign a redaction reason to each of these categories. And now that all 33 categories have been assigned their redaction reason, we can close this list and redact our next document. Let's go ahead and add this in. Going to be adding in some witness statements that have been requested, and we're going to use AI text analysis to redact them. Let's scan through the document and see what we need to remove. We have addresses, names, there looks to be phone numbers, definitely phone numbers. Okay. There does not seem to be any email addresses or anything of that sort. Alright, so we need to remove names, phone numbers, and addresses. Let's open up AI text analysis, and if you need a full refresher on how to use AI text analysis, please refer back to the previous video. Choose your document language from one of the 12 document languages that CaseGuard offers, and then choose what to detect. As we saw, I need to remove names, phone numbers, and addresses, so that's what I'll choose. And then you can choose what you want to redact automatically using this drop-down here. Click Next and Apply and let the system go to work for us. So let's scroll back to the top of this document here, and we can see that all of my redactions have been placed automatically, and in the Analytics panel I have 106 pieces of information that were found. Let's take a look at our exemption log. And now we can see that it has been completely filled out, all 38 pages of it. We have our redaction number, page number, type, D is for document, I is for image, the material withheld, a brief explanation, and the legal or statutory basis. And this report can be printed or exported. However, according to the note from my supervisor, I do need to be slightly more nitpicky with the information I'm redacting. So let's go ahead and remove my redactions and review some of the panel tools here. First, I want to make the analytics a little easier to read, so I can use the zoom in magnifying glasses to find the perfect text size. And then I need to locate the name of the person requesting these files, because I do not need to redact her. According to my notes, that person is Christina, and I can use the Go to Position button to highlight each instance of her name so that I can see it within the document and see where she does pop up. Alright, so we have 3 instances on this first page, and if I continue to click on the Go to Position button, it will shift between instances of her name. Alright, and Christina is popping up again in the Analytics panel, so we have 2 more instances. And this is the person that I do need to leave unredacted. So what I am going to do is select this button here, which is our block list. And we have 2 types of block lists. For Christina, who only needs to be blocked in this file so that I don't redact her from the document she is requesting, I can use the block in this file. And once I selected that, Christina has been removed from the Analytics panel. Something else that I do need to leave unredacted is 911. So let's go to this search bar, go to type is equal to, and go to phone numbers. And now let's add 911 to another block list. This is the second type of block list that we have, which is block in all future files. This means with every document that I add to CaseGuard moving forward, when I run AI text analysis, 911 will not be added to the analytics list. That makes it so 911 is not accidentally redacted. So let's block it in all future files. And now let's redact all of the information remaining within this file. Perfect, I can see that Christina is not redacted. And if I use text defined, I can type in 911, hit enter, and I can see that it remains unredacted as well. If you added something to the block list on accident, or if your requirements for redaction change, there are ways to undo it. The first way to undo it is by going to your Analytics panel and selecting Edit Blocked Analytics. And this will show you a list of analytics that you blocked for just this file, as well as your blocked analytics for all future files. So if we wanted to unblock Christina, we can select this button here, and Christina will be added back into the Analytics panel, as you can see here. To view what is blocked in all future files, go to Tools, and then your List Manager, and select Common Blocked Analytics. Here you can see I have 2 analytics that I always block, including 911 and Canyon Moon Police Department. If I wanted to unblock these in all future files moving forward, I can select the Unblock in all future files button there, and select Close. But this document is ready to be exported, so let's do that. And we have our fully filled out exemption log once again, 37 pages. And we can go ahead and print or export this, and let's export it as a PDF. And let me open those outside of CaseGuard from the project folder. Here we have our redacted document, and again we have our burned in redaction reasons over each of the redactions, as well as their corresponding redaction reason within the comments. We can see that Christina was left unredacted. Let's quickly scroll through this just to make sure everything is as it should be. Looking good, looking good. Perfect. Now let's take a look at our exemption log. Zoom in just a bit again. So we have our agency name, that logo that we added a bit earlier, and all of our redaction reasons. Looks great. So now that we've done that little bit of manual work, each and every time we redact a document using AI text analysis like we just did moving forward, that exemption log is going to be automatically filled out. Which is perfect because in our next video we are going to be covering how to redact documents in bulk. Keep watching to learn about how to use AI text analysis to redact an unlimited number of documents in bulk.